Hey, Frontline fans, welcome back to Comic Frontline. And guys, you're with me, Mike Spider Slayer, getting ready to do another comic book review. That's right, everybody. And today we're going to be talking about Jonathan Ross's Revenge, issue number 1 from Image Comics. That's right, everybody. Ian Churchill does the art here. And let me just say, guys, that this book is definitely for mature readers. Because if you like gore, it's in here. If you like sex, yes, that's in here too. And if you like language, yeah, that's in here too. So this is a very explicit book. So I'm warning you guys, kids, stay away from this book because it is rough. However, the story is well done here. It was very interesting. And I'm going to buy issue 2. Unlike One Hit Wonder, this actually had a real plot, and you feel sorry for our main character here by the name of Griffin Frank. Because he gets totally set up by his wife, Candy, who is an ex-porn star. Or maybe still currently is, not actually sure. The artwork in this book is very graphic. The book opens up with a gentleman. His name is Griffin Frank. I think it's Griffin Frank. I'll just make sure on that. But it opens up with him getting his face ripped off. Yep, Griffin Franks. And it opens up to this. So when you read this book for the first time, you're going to be shocked. You're going to be like, what the hell is that? You know? And he is awake during this procedure. He feels everything. He just can't move. And you wonder why is he going through such torture during this? But we find out why he's going through this. He flashes back to the past few days and everything that's led up to these moments. And in these moments, the book does a great job on introducing the characters here. You get to meet Griffin Franks, which is the 73-year-old has-been actor. You get to see the old guy next to him, which he's like 90-something years old or whatever. He's his agent. And then you get to see his 20-something-year-old hot porn star wife, by her name is Candy. And what happens with Griffin is that he's going through this procedure because he feels like he needs to stay on top of Hollywood. And the whole thing that triggers this is that he has this brand new movie that was released called Revenge, and it's a reboot. The movie came out back in the 70s, got re-released in 2014, and it's a hit. Everyone loves it. There's this 3-picture deal that's going on, and supposedly he's going to get replaced after the second movie. He's not happy about this. He winds up firing his agent, and his wife sits there and says, I know this doctor that can give you this great procedure that can make you look younger. He does all kinds of things, and you know, and he can make you feel almost like 55 again. And in a night of passion, we get to see Frank, you know, with his wife, get persuaded by, of course, which is sex. And he's just like, I can't, you know. I was like, I really don't want to. That stuff scares me. But again, when there was sex involved, he just got persuaded and said, okay, I'll do it no matter what. So of course he gets persuaded by that. And during this book, you get to see the rest of his life. You get to see why his wife Candy puts him through this whole ordeal. You know, because she wants to get revenge on him because she says he has hurt her entire life. So you get to see the story on what Griffin has done to her in the past, and it basically has to do with her mother, which was quite interesting too. And why is the face coming off of Griffin? Well, it's because someone's going to pose as him in future issues. And by the time we get to the end of the entire story, we find out that somehow, some way, Griffin Frank is going to get out of this, and he's going to kill every single one of these people that have betrayed him in this whole instance. And you get to see that in this last page right here. He's just like, I don't know how, I don't know where, but I'm going to kill you. I'm going to kill every single one of you. And again, it was quite interesting. You get to learn about Griffin Frank's daughter, how he wasn't always there for her, but he's trying to make up, lost time and help her out with her, with her zoo and whatnot. And so the man seems like he's calmed down and trying to does thing right. And he gets totally screwed by his wife. And it's actually a good story, and it actually turns out to be, almost like a movie. So I really enjoyed this book, unlike One Hit Wonder, where they relied on sex and gore. I felt, to sell you the book instead of writing a good story. Here, gore was in it, sex was in it, but this book was solid. This was a solid read with a solid story and very original. The last page of this book even gives you a nice little, this is what he looks like in this tank, all hooked up to these machines. But the last page even gives you a little bio of what the man actually looks like in his whole entire acting career. So I thought this was a good book. Was it a little graphic? Yes. Was all the sex needed in the book? No, I don't think so. Maybe one page would have been enough to sketch you to feel, why he was persuaded into the whole thing, But in the end, I think with this book, I'm going to give it probably I want to give it probably 3 3/4 stars out of 5. I think this is definitely worth the read. I think it definitely has great artwork. For some people, it might be a little bit gory, a little bit too graphic, and maybe you get turned off by this stuff. But if you look at it for the story of what it is, I think you might enjoy this actual story, and it will be interesting to see where this goes from here. I'm not sure if this is an actual um, ongoing series or if it's a mini, but I will find out soon. So guys, there you have it. There is my review for Revenge, issue number 1. And please leave me comments below to see what you thought of this actual issue. So guys, as always, thank you for watching Comic Frontline. And until the next comic book review, this is Mike Spider Slayer signing off. Take care, everyone. See you soon. Bye.